How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the Eastern Kentucky Fishing YouTube channel. Had pretty good bites so far. Yes, bunch of crappie. Gonna throw on the grill tonight. I'm at Longbow Marina, as I said in my last video. No fish so far. Hold up, just 1 second, guys. I need to see if my bait's gone. No, it ain't gone. Okay. These fish are finicky. I've caught them all as I was reeling in. Only one have I caught letting the bait sit. These fish are real finicky. See right there, I thought that was a bite. Right there, see? Tapping on the line. I thought that was a bite. Thought it was. I could have swore the first crappie I caught, I thought it was a white bass. I'll be completely honest. But I'm going to take pictures of all these fish and then post them on YouTube for you guys. They're pretty decent sized crappie, actually. One bass, 30 maybe. Guys, I'm just trying to get something to eat, you know what I mean? The family, we ain't got nothing to eat, and we're just trying to feed ourselves. So I bought, a dozen minnows. I about used them all now, but I bought a dozen minnows. And guys, don't ever smoke, please. If you plan on, living long, don't smoke. Don't do what I did and start smoking. I've been smoking since I was 14, and I truly regret it. I really do. I regret every minute of it. Because now, once I got started, I can't stop. You know what I mean? I mean, I could stop if I wanted to, but, there's so many smokers around me, I can't bring myself to do it. I can't just bring myself to quit. Dang, that was a fish right there. Is my minnow still active? Oh, yeah. So, guys, pretty much what I'm doing, I'm just dropping my line down by the bridge, watching my rod tip. If it bends good, that means I got a bite. Late, it's almost fall. It's August, the beginning of fall. Usually what I like to do in the fall for bass is try to find cover, you know what I mean? See, if I had my kayak, I'd be going around this shoreline right here because bass stay on this shoreline. I've caught 5-pounders off this shoreline. Beautiful place out here though, Eastern Kentucky. They say Lexington's the heart of Kentucky. No, it's Menifee County. Because Menifee is the only county in Kentucky that's actually shaped like a heart. Like that. I like to stand up there and get a picture from the bottom. But yeah, guys, we're just out here fishing, trying to catch some food. Don't know how good we're going to do, but we'll find out. I'm going to try to release as much content as I can for you guys. Just so you'll get a feel of how my channel is going to be. In the future, I'm going to try to get some shots on my kayak. Whenever I can convince my dad to take me out, I'm going to bring it up here, buy some minnows. I'm going to go around the shoreline first, bass fishing. And then I'm going to come back, grab some minnows. And about right there at the second boat, you throw it in there around the pilings, you'll catch crappie out the wazoo. I mean, there's tons of them there. That's my friend's boat. Me and him fished there for an hour and caught maybe 40 crappie. Them crappie love the pilings and the boats. But guys, if you ever want to come, fish with me, or if you know somebody that would like to fish, whoever you are, just hit me up in the comments. I'll text you back. We can meet up or something, I'm just trying to find, people to make content with, people that's got a boat, because I have a kayak, but I don't have a boat. My boat broke because I accidentally ran over it, but, Pretty place though. I'm in a little cubby hole back here. This tunnel runs over to the other side of the road. No bites yet. I'm about ready to go back over there probably here in a minute. If I don't get a bite within the next 5 minutes, I'm probably going to go back over there. But yeah, I'm sorry I didn't get my catches on camera. Kind of hard to, I'm going to have to get a chest mount because it's kind of hard to hold a phone and fish at the same time. I'm also thinking about buying a chest camera, if that's something you all would be interested in. I'm just trying to progress the channel as I go because, like I said, I don't have much money. I'm just trying to progress the channel as I can afford it. There's a bite. Fudge! Man, I just missed a good bite right there, but yeah, I'm just letting my minnow sit. I have maybe a 1/4 ounce split shot about 3 inches above my minnow. I'm using a eagle claw hook, eagle claw bronze colored hook. I think it's a 2/0, maybe. It's a pretty good size hook. It's big enough for the crappie to get in their mouth. Like I said, I'm using my 202 on my Zebco 33 Authentic Z-Glass Action rod. They say America's favorite tackle, but I don't, me personally, I don't like these new Zebcos. They're so brittle. Same way with Shakespeare. Shakespeare, I grew up on Shakespeare, okay? My dad always fished with the Shakespeare Tiger reel. I love that reel. That will always be my favorite reel. But for bass, that's for muskie, the Shakespeare Tiger. But for bass, I like, Lew's and Abu Garcia. The Zebcos are good for like panfish, bluegill, crappie, stuff like that. They just don't have a fast enough retrieve to work a bass bait. They have like a 4.2 to 1 gear ratio, whereas an Abu Garcia or a Lew's, some of them has 6.2 to 1, some of them have 7.2 to 1. Sorry, I stumbled. I will be a little nervous in my videos at first because, I love doing this. For a living, I love doing this. I love making videos for you guys, putting out content, just fishing. I love fishing in general. Like I said, I'm a small town creator. My town is so big, I only have one stoplight in the middle. But yeah, whenever I get my kayak out, I'm going to order a chest mount for my phone so that way I can record while I'm on my kayak. I'm about ready to get a bite here in a minute. I can feel it. But yeah, I'm going to buy some Gookin Squad Kraken crawls, and I'm going to go around the edge right here of the bank and catch fish, bass. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, just stay tuned for more content. Turn on all your notifications so that way you will get notified when I do post. And I hope you all go on, as I go on through the years, I hope you all go on to enjoy my content. I love each and every one of y'all, man. Thank you.